One a move show exactly why Ten Hag made double Manchester United swoop for 64 million pounds and 55 million pound stars. Manchester United moved appropriately by the clubs, like an difficult standard to complete a move for Mason Mount before pre-season. Mason Mount was the top target for Alderman, signed for 55 million pounds and given the club prestigious number 7 shirt. After a small two-game sample size before Mount suffered an injury that made the question why Mount's arrival had appeared to unsettle Manchester United midfield and add a little in attack, with defender Rebel Granit only scored during those two matches. But there was one absolutely key ingredient missing: no center forward. The key to West United in the opening two games was a lack of focal point. Marcus Rashford is not a center forward in the traditional sense and will not ever be. Anthony Martial brilliant, but again he overplayed the impact. Instead of traditional center forward, a new signing Rasmussen changed the dynamic, where he came off at the bench in the clash with Arsenal at the Emirates. There was one passage of play against Arsenal which showed gradually why Manchester United signed Mason Mount even if he was stuck back at home watching. 64 million pounds the signing Rasmussen was a real force, impressing with his hold-up play, and there was one moment where you could see, yes, a man would play a real role here. It came when Højlund chased the ball down, controlled it, and play a pass with ended up with Marcus Rashford. United sent midfield player forward, overloading the Arsenal defense, and Rashford ended up forcing a camera, probably not maximizing the opportunity. This is how Everton Hag wants to play. He wants his center forward to dominate defenders, work hard, and create space for his signing attacker. This worked at Ajax, though. Sebastian Haller was his main man and create space for the strategic and Anthony, among others, to make impact. In the final third, Mason Mount can be effective when you have control of the ball high up the pitch, and this will happen more frequently when Rasmussen is leading the line. It will be a long season. There is plenty of football left to be played, and Holland will have Mount play his best football and justify his own big money and move to Old Trafford. Holland could benefit from Mount's passing and assist, but it could just as easily be the other way around, with the former Chelsea man providing from the dense hold-up play. It could be a few weeks. Mason Mount has suffered an injury which has caused him to miss the last two league games. Rasmus Holland missed the first three, so they have not played together yet. Holland, fit again, is now waiting on Mount to return the fitness from his thigh injury. Prem injuries listment return date probably September 30. A home league game against Crystal Palace, a Champions League game atop at Galatasaray, it held a few days later.